good evening, everybody. Rob Holtzman, HoltzmanInsurance.com, coming to you at about 8:30 on Thursday evening. It is late into the evening. Things have been going very well at Holtzman Insurance, so much so that I'm here at the world headquarters working on proposals and making phone calls, returning emails, and it's not a business that I mind. So very much appreciate everyone's willingness to talk with us and interest in doing business with us. I apologize for the golf shirt this evening. I'm usually in shirt and tie when I'm at the headquarters. Thought I'd take a little bit of a break and just come in business casual this evening and work through some of the proposals. Wanted to shoot a short video here, a little bit longer perhaps than normal, because something that I've noticed with a lot of our proposals coming in that really grinds my gears and gets me really excited when I talk about insurance. Something that I've so much so that I've even written and talked about during a webinar called the 50-100 difference. A lot of folks that are coming to me have state minimum coverage, and I want to spend a little bit of time talking about, with regard to auto coverage, what that really means and how that impacts your auto rates, because so many times someone will call one of those larger insurance companies like Good Neighbor or Good Hands type agency perhaps, and say, look, don't try and get anything extra out of me. I just want what I need to be legal. I know you're going to try and sell me all these extra doodads and original part endorsements, things like that. So what these companies have gotten used to is selling you what's called state minimum coverage. Now, there are three parts to your auto coverage. First and foremost is liability, and that is what you're required to have to be on the street, being considered street legal. State minimum coverage is $25.50, which means $25,000 per person, $50,000 per accident. You're in an accident this evening, you hit someone, there are two people in that car. You have $25,000 per person, up to $50,000 aggregate to take care of their medical expenses, leave of absence from work, whatever it is that you might need for that. Not a whole lot of coverage there. And in fact, a whole lot of people that have that coverage are those people that have DUIs, that have at-fault accidents, that have speeding tickets. But they have to have something. They have to be street legal, so they go and get that bare minimum coverage. Like the old saying goes, you are who you hang around with. So by having that state minimum coverage, by calling the good neighbors in the community and talking with them about getting just barely what you need, you are associated automatically with those people that have the higher risk coverage limits, the 25-50 limits. Therefore, you're going to pay more. Remember, folks, insurance is not about money. It's about risk. And the more and the higher risk that you are, the more money you will pay. So what I've specialized in for the last 2 years, what I've been working in, is moving people out of state minimum coverage, getting folks away from that, what I consider, all due respect, crap insurance, away from 25-50 into that at least next level up, the 50-100 coverage, which is going to provide you with double the coverage that you might have with state minimum. It's going to protect you in those types of instances where you have an at-fault accident. And it's also going to make you look like less of a risk. So even if you have an at-fault accident, that's okay. If you're moved up to 50-100 and then moved up to 100-300 and then perhaps even moved up further to 250-500, you're still going to be seen as a lesser risk, therefore pay less money. That's the big secret that none of these big insurance companies want you to know, but it's what I do every day for you folks. I work hard. I find those rates with my 15 different companies, and I will find you a better rate, and I will get you double the coverage, almost guaranteed. Give me a call when you can, 502-384-9176. Check us out online, HoltzmanInsurance.com. You can request a proposal online. We've also got an app. Check us out on the Google Store and at the Apple Store, Holtzman Insurance. You can send us in your information there as well, and would love to do business with you. Thanks so much for paying attention. We've spent about 5 minutes here instead of 2, but this is something that's really important that impacts so much of our population, so many people out there that are just trying to get street legal, expecting people, expecting agents to try and rip them off, when in reality, what folks like myself are doing is giving you better coverage, because not only are you covered better, but we know you're going to end up paying less. Makes great sense. 502-384-9176. Thanks so much for your time this evening, and have a great night.